Family, this video is for President Trump. Mr. Trump, you have a son, several grandchildren that watch and participate on these social media platforms. They enjoy these social media platforms and they hope to get what we all want to get from these social media platforms. Something entertaining, something that we can enjoy, a means to communicate and a means to grow. But what we get in return is brainwashing. These social media platforms, and when I speak of social media platforms, there's a difference between a social media platform and a mind control experiment. When children become parts of experiments and it alters their perception of reality, they do things that they wouldn't normally do in spite of what they were taught to believe was the right thing to do from their parents. And if they did not have parents who wasn't concerned about what they do, then it's even worse. I ask that you stop companies like Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat from existing, because it not only hurts us, it's hurting your people as well. What has to happen for you to finally understand that there's a thin line between making money and hurting your own kind? And that's what we're faced with. We're faced with the fact that if we don't fight together, then our youth, our future will be destroyed. You see, there was a time in this world when children were our future, so we treated them in a particular manner. Unfortunately, that has changed. And because it has changed, they suffer. And when they suffer, we will too. Because one day they're going to have the gun. And if they don't give a fuck about us, we'll be the first one to get shot. You have a great deal of power to change things. I've never been a fan of a con man or a trickster, because I went through that shit too. And I saw how much I hurt other people as well as myself, because I had an opportunity to see myself for who I am and not who I wanted to be. Capitalism teaches us that we don't and shouldn't give a fuck about the next individual and only be concerned with the monies that we receive in this world. When we live that way, what we create is a soulless community or civilization that has no concern for the next individual. Funny thing about that is I've watched hundreds of people that were a part of this experiment, this mind control experiment, people that influence people to be a part of or take part in Instagram and Facebook. And now their homes are burned up. Diddy is going to prison. Everybody that was a part of that particular plan, for the most part, is now suffering. That means simply that they don't give a fuck about you, me, and anybody else. But it's left up to us to make that change by simply realizing that we will not survive unless we all are held accountable for our decisions. And one of those decisions is that we all fucking matter. No matter what color we are, no matter where we come from, we all fucking matter. It's time to stop being colored people and be human beings. You guys have a nice day. Talk to you soon, Mr. Trump. even if it's in my grave.